Hey everyone. So
We protect
I'll
those
do
we
this
love.
because I'm basically on the verge. There we go. Oh, don't mind me just doing a Legion Assault here in Val Shara on my Kul Tiran Bear Druid. I was about to start this scenario and then I realized, oh wait, I'm about to hit 50.
At all costs.
So I'm on the verge of acquiring my Kul Tiran Heritage Armor. So I thought I'd go ahead and start recording, just in case we hit that, so I can capture the moment. Now, I should note that I think things have changed since we were doing this before Dragonflight. Because in Shadowlands, when you hit 50, you would then have Chromie forcibly bring you back to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar. However, it seems they probably got complaints about that. I don't blame them. Oh, the other bear is level 70. Oh, derp. I just realized we gotta go back over here. We gotta get this thing. It's okay. So, I've mainly been, of course, I think I said this when I first made my Kul Tiran here, was obviously one of the reasons why I made my Kul Tiran a druid was because I thought the forms were unique and really cool in that regard. But what I wanted to use this character to do is to basically try and learn Guardian from the ground up so I could get more familiar with it because, well, let's just say right now one of my main goals is to eventually, I think they're moving on without me while I'm trying to survive here. All by myself. This is probably giving you an idea of what sometimes I have to deal with. I say that because, well, let's just say I am getting a little frustrated because I'm having a difficult time not necessarily learning the spec because I feel like I've got a good idea and handle now on this spec. This is the new Dragonflight tree at level 49, mind you. But one of the things that I've been trying to do while leveling this character is stick with Guardian and try to see if I can really get better and learn Guardian. Because I really want to do that Mage Tower challenge and get my Fell Werebear skin. That's like one of my main goals.
You have dealt a heavy blow to the Legion, champion. The cleansing has begun. I await your return.
They went and already killed this guy without me. So I think all I have to do is, because I think another hippogriff will be over here waiting for me. If not, I guess I'll just jump off, because that usually triggered the end of this. Unfortunately, I don't get to loot this guy because I wasn't here to help kill him. So I guess I'll just jump off. Whee! You have sacrificed for our lands, brave druid. Your perseverance has inspired our brothers and sisters to stand against the Burning Legion. Huh. That actually did not get me to hit 50. Go ahead and leave the instance group. It's okay, I should be able to go kill something. Since right now, I'm at that part in the Druid campaign where it's like, hey, go kill enemies and put seeds on them, which I forgot to do during that thing. Because look how close I am to 50. So right now, let's see if I can find a world quest that's like, hey, just kill this one thing. Well, there's one there. Ooh. 1,200 order resources. The Whisperer. Shalaman.
The Felderoi were elves once. Now they are monsters, birthed in the chaotic energies of the failing Arkandor. They must be eradicated.
So, in case you're wondering, no, I probably will not be getting any XP as I'm flying around, because when you use the toy, that's the scouting map, it reveals everything. So you can't get any more of that XP when you discover areas. The only place I could possibly do that now is if I was to get this character to Dragonflight. Sorry about the constant horns from the rare scanner add-on going off. I probably don't even have to go... Actually, I don't even have to, go after a world quest, even though I kind of need to, because, well, it's part of the campaign thing, you know. Remember back when it was more than 10 world quests? I do. Of course, this was back when Legion was current content, and especially when it was like, hey, you have more stuff to go do. But let's see if maybe just taking down this one rare here will be enough.
Is there trouble?
I'm in full heritage armor, so there's no issue. Plus, I got my loon here backing me out going, go get him, little critters! Little fairy dragons! Alright, so that was not enough. How about this guy here? Where'd you go? I will admit that that's like... There are times I do not use my survival instincts very well. You saw me just pop it there now, and there was not much reason to do so. Huh. Let's see if turning in this quest will be enough. Don't you just hate it when the quest marker is like, hey, turn it in right here, and then you're like, they're not there. Oh, sorry, they're actually over here.
How may I help?
There we go.
It seems you have made quite a name for yourself. Not a day goes by without your exploits being toasted in the taverns of Boralis. Now that you have seen the world beyond Kul Tiran, it is time to return to the shores of home. It would be my honor to personally commend you for your service.
On my way. I should say, on my way, Lady Proudmoore. Usually if I say, like, Miss Proudmoore, I'm usually referring to Jaina, but in the case of Catherine, I would refer to as Lady Proudmoore. But yeah, in case you're curious, this is a work in progress, but it's more so been me just trying to focus on trying to learn the spec. There's some things here I'm just like, huh? You know, in terms of, like, trying to figure out, like, I have been told that, you know, focus on getting stuff in this part for the first phase of that Mage Tower challenge and just burst him down in Moonkin form. And then try to use your other stuff to burst down the guy in phase 2. So, need to get this so I can get the reduced cooldown Stamping Roar. It's just frustrating, you know, when you see other people running around in those in those forms, and you're just like, man, whoa, hello. Huh. A free mount. How about that? Well, looks like you guys are going to see me get another mount, which I didn't know I could just go in here and get. Okay. Well, not in here, but... Hold on. Gosh, it's been quite some time since I have been to Boralis, so forgive me.
Let me show you what I've got.
Now, this happened a while ago on my Horde character, when I showed up here to do the Freehold Dungeon in Mythic Plus. So, this is interesting. I'm glad you came. This young griffin was left behind when the rest were sent for training. I didn't think I'd ever see this day, but it's now ready to fly. Will you take it and fly around the world for me? Fly it around the world for me? May it bring you good fortune to your journey. Huh.
Stop by any time.
So I got a mount in this as well. How about that? The Harbor Griffin. It's not bad. So, anyways. Let's see. All the way to Proudmoor Keep. There are times it feels like, I don't know, like, even if I, like, watch... Because I've been watching guides, looking up all these different things, trying to see what it is I need to do better to try and actually pull it off. You know, I got my main druid to 70 because I thought having all the talents would be able to help me out. And, of course, I've been told now at this point it doesn't matter that much to go get older gear because of the scaling. But, I don't know. I just feel like it's more so a matter of, it's not a matter of gear, it's a matter of just knowing what to do. And at times it just feels like I may need a bit of coaching from those who actually have more legit experience being a good a good bear druid to be able to actually have a shot at actually pulling off the challenge. I don't know. It feels like I'm just going to have to be doing this challenge over and over, beating my head against against the wall, trying to learn and figure this out. Because, man, like, obviously I've been sticking with this form because she's a Kul Tiran. This is the unique form to Kul Tirans, but I've been able to, of course, unlock other bear forms as well from Legion. But man, like, I finally had the chance to get this werebear form from that tower, and I hate that I am struggling against it, not being able to have much of a shot at actually pulling it off. It's really bothering me. I really hope I can pull it off. If I do, I will share it with you guys probably in a video, but I don't know. It's going to be a big frustration for me to try and pull it off, but anyways. Lady Proudmoor.
I have no time for idle chatter.
Wherever the winds take you, know that you take the spirit of Kul Tiran with you. Wear our colors with pride.
By wind and by champion, it is with great respect and admiration that I present you with the regalia of the Admiralty's most decorated officers. Wear it with pride, as an honored hero of both the Alliance and Kul Tiran.
So we'll take a look and put on the set in just a moment. Breeches.
Punches, lucky doos and root.
Got the tabard on. Let's take the tabard off. Or rather, let's just hide it.
May your feet find good trails.
Still got the cloak. There's no cloak that goes with this. I do like the hat. And it does, of course, look good on a Kul Tiran. Of course it does. It's supposed to. Not necessarily sure this is a great druid set, but, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty decent. I like the strap, the belt, and everything. The coat. The shoulders aren't bad either. And the boots. And of course, my favorite part is the hat, especially with the feathers in it. Although the collar, you'll notice the collar is a little strange on the as she turns her head. Did you notice that? Look at how the collar, if she turns her head again, they usually tend to do it pretty frequently if you just sit idle, but you'll probably notice how the collar is not exactly attached to the coat, and therefore when she turns her head it kind of looks a little strange. Come on, go ahead and turn your head. Come on. Of course, when I want her to, she doesn't, but... Yes, I'm using the scythe from Argosy on Maker. What? If I was playing either Balance or Resto, I tend to use the Scythe of Elune instead. But, anyways. So yeah, that's the Kul Tiran Heritage Armor. That's another Allied Race Heritage Armor I have added to my list here. The only one left to get is my Mechanome, who is, I think, currently level 22. And just as I was using this character to try and learn Guardian Druid, I'm using that character to learn Brewmaster Monk. So I'll be working on that. And maybe you guys, hopefully not too long from now, you guys will get to see that. And then that will be it until they add more Heritage Armors, which, of course, they're going to be doing that very soon with both the Forsaken and Night Elf. I am going to be working on some other characters as well in case they add some more, such as Troll. And I guess who else on the Alliance would they add as well when I think about it? Oh, hold on. I guess I can just go ahead and show you guys that current progress. I guess Draenei is another one that they haven't done yet. Alright, so yeah, you'll see my Mechanome here. I kind of changed up her look a bit compared to what it used to be. Not perfect, since Fuzan is much bigger than she is. But yeah, I thought I'd just go ahead and any helm I kept putting on her head just looked so strange. These shoulders don't look too bad on her. Like, almost anything you put on her is going to look strange. And honestly, like, one of these things, like, because it covers her legs, because you can't even put, like, actual pants on her because it just shows the mechanized legs and everything, so... But I think this is, like, okay for now, anyway, until we get the actual Heritage Armor. But, like, they've already done the Worgen Heritage Armor. They're going to be doing the Night Elf in this upcoming patch. There she is with the Kul Tiran Armor. The Draenei they have not done, so maybe that will be one of the next ones they do on the Alliance after the Night Elves. They obviously have done Human. This is what I've put now on my Human Warrior here. I decided to use the golden version of that Human Heritage Armor that you guys saw me get here on my Frost Mage here. This is like, I kind of modified her. Like, someone commented that you can actually get separate, there are other pieces that are just for, like, cloth users and not, like, heavy plate users for humans. So, the helm was alright, but honestly I decided to go ahead and use this one instead of the other helm, just so she can kind of show off her face. But this is why I decided to go ahead and put on my Human Warrior over here. Obviously I've gotten the Gnome one as well. There's the Dark Iron one, do you guys remember? Here's my Dwarven one that you guys probably remember from that. I switched back to the old set from my Lightforge. Even though I do have the Lightforge armor, I actually thought this looks better on her than the Lightforged armor set did, honestly. I really did think this looks better. But, yeah. And when we do the Night Elf Heritage Armor quest line, I have 3 Night Elves right now. I've got my Druid here, I've got my Hunter, and I've got my Demon Hunter. Now, I'll probably do the quest line on my Demon Hunter here, but I don't think she'll be wearing the Heritage Armor. I could possibly either give it to my Hunter or even my Druid here, but I don't know. I'm not too fond of how the Night Elf Heritage Armor looks. I think it actually looks a lot like the Nightborn armor, which I'm like, really? It looks kind of, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on her. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm not too fond of it. The Forsaken one, I'm looking forward to that. I actually like that one more. And of course, you guys know I have the Void Elf one as well. But when I look at the other Alliance races here, they've done Human, they've done Dwarf, they've done Gnome, they've done Worgen. They haven't done Pandaren for either side, but I think that'll be sometime later on. Now, we know that Night Elf and Forsaken are coming in the upcoming patch. But Draenei and on the other side here, I guess Troll, those are the only ones that they have not done yet. So I expect that the next time we get Heritage Armors, the last ones will be the Draenei and the Troll. And I'm pretty sure that my Draenei is already exalted with the Exodar. I'll just go ahead and double check here real quick. Yep, she is exalted with the Exodar. So, if they ever finally decide to add a Draenei Heritage Armor, this is what I'm currently using for her because I'm leveling her as Resto. Just kind of like getting more familiar with the Dragonflight Resto tree. But whenever they decide to add Draenei Heritage Armor, this will be the character that I use that on. And then I have a couple of other Troll characters that I am working on in preparation for when they eventually add Troll Heritage Armor. So, anyways, that's my Kul Tiran Heritage Armor, and the next one you'll probably see me get will either be the Undead, the Night Elf, or possibly even the Mechanome. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually do that, but I doubt it, because there's other things I gotta focus on instead of the Mechanome. But anyways, that's another Heritage Armor in the books. Stay tuned.